Another release from Network from 1971 is Assault. Again, it's a movie I knew nothing about, throwing the disc on, and it is almost a British version of a giallo. It is all about this all-girls school where there seems to be a spate of attacks. One girl is raped at the start of the movie, and pretty soon after that another one is raped and murdered, and that is the main impetus of the movie. The police come into play and they are trying to figure out who is behind this and try to stop them for perpetrating this murder, rape thing any further. We have this school teacher who notices that one of the girls is missing, and along with some of the other girls she travels into the woods in her car looking to see if they can find her or where she's gone, and they discover the dead body after a few minutes, and it's well staged because it's all kind of stuck in mud. The car, they're looking outside, they see through a rain-soaked window with the rear red lights basking onto the killer, a kind of murder scene as he is just like fleeing the scene. And from then on we get a really nice twist in the tale which I didn't really see coming, which I quite liked. The school teacher decides to take things into her own hand, and she comes up with this rather convoluted plot of bringing a newspaper man into the fold as well. She wants to put a story in the paper saying that she knows who the killer is, they're going to catch him, and in 4 days they will put his identity in the paper. And she's pretty much got the police in tow as well, and she's going to put herself up as bait to try and lure the killer out of hiding so that he goes after her, so the police can capture her and they can stop any more murders from appearing. And it's pretty much just a sort of mystery from then on. What I like about these mysteries or these kind of movies is when they really just give you so many suspects, and they do that here. And there is one person that they kind of pinpointed towards midway through the movie, and even I was thinking, oh, they're giving it away too early, they've shown us who the killer is, this is terrible, you know, they shouldn't have done this. And it turns out to be not that character, and they change things about yet again. And the movie's kind of playful that way. It's really colourful, it's really well shot, and it knows exactly the kind of movie that it is, and it teases you a little bit with its point of view colour, its slight twists and turns, the way it indicates one other character then indicates another character, and never quite pinpoints down to one person. It's always got its various other options, and you feel as if they could have had backstories for any of these people that could have been the killer. There is so many like side plots that are really interesting as well. Like the person that owns the school, that runs the school, her husband has a kind of grudge against her, and he's one of the main suspects as well, and how that evolves and sorts itself out is really interesting. And some of the or how the relationship evolves between that woman and man is quite interesting. I loved the performance of the main teacher. I thought she was really endearing, and she did an excellent job of being the final girl that you know and love from horror movies right from the start all the way through this movie. And although there isn't as much killings or murders or anything else that really gets prevalent more in the late 70s, early 80s slasher movies, you feel as if that's a direction this movie could have went, and you feel as if they've just pulled back a little bit from going that kind of route. Still, Assault was really fun. It had some really nice playful scenes, it had really nice senses of tension and suspense, and you had this fear for this teacher for a long period of time where you never knew who all these new characters that appeared, if any of these people were going to be victims or if they were going to be people who were attacking. And I liked the way it played out. It didn't feel like just a surface level murder mystery. It felt as if there was a little bit more to it. And when I put the disc in, one of the first things I noticed was the picture quality on this. It was outstanding. It looks amazing for the time and period that it was shot. It is remarkably a clean print, and that's one of the first things that just went wow, because the colours just popped off the screen as I was watching this. The extras are kind of limited on this. There's not a lot, just the basic trailers and things like that. Nothing to really get your teeth into, which is a shame, because I would really like to have learned a little bit more about this production, more about the story, and if it had much of a legacy after it. But it is out now on Network Blu Ray. It's something I can suggest picking up if you're a fan of these early 70s movies, or if you're a fan of giallo and you're looking for something a little bit lighter. This is the kind of thing that's going to give you the kick that you really do need. I'd love to know your opinion of the movie, if you've seen it, or anything else similar to this that came out around about that time. Just let me know in the comment box below, and I'll see you next time on Man vs Film.